Okay, so this game is called The New Hire. Just an FYI, by the way, before I get into it, if you want to skip this, you can. This has apparently a clown in it. So if you're scared of clowns, somehow there are people who are genuinely scared of clowns, which blows my mind, try to skip ahead and find the second parts. And if anything, if I'm smart and remember, I can just tell you when to or what point to skip to. So, with that being said, you finally got a job offer to make your parents proud. It's definitely not your dream job, but whatever pays the bills, right? Right. So, I guess we're gonna jump right into this. Hopefully that has perfect sensitivity, and let's get through this job. Whoa, that is pretty fast, but that's okay. And the FOV, it's way in there. What are you hiding? Oh, jeez. Whoa, yeah, this FOV. Shampoo Inc. Interesting.
Welcome to Shampoo Incorporated, the fastest growing tech company in the entire world. We're making the world a better place. How may I help you?
Your mams.
Oh, that's odd. We don't have any new hires today. Ah, you're at the wrong company. This is Shampoo Incorporated. You're actually looking for Damp Poo Incorporated. Just take the elevator back down. Good luck.
Okay. Alright. A nice view here. What if I go back here? Oh no. I don't like the way your face looks. You got a nice body though, but I don't like the way your face, your eyes. Okay, I'm just gonna get out of here. Thank you. Thank you. That was just not good. Oh. Oh. So it's in the same building. Damp poo. This is not good. This must be my chair. Oh, welcome, new hire. No more downtime. Get to work. Press Q. Press X. Press T. Press O. Press I. Press K. Press G. Press I. Press Y. Press L. Press E. Press V. Press T. Press S. Press V. Press H. What kind of job is this? Press I. Press W. Press F. Press Q. Press R. Press Y. Oh. Okay. Let me call
I
spot.
can fix that for you.
What? Oh. Shit.
I'm Carl, the IT specialist. Welcome to Damn Poo. If you
Hi,
need
Carl.
anything, just let me know. Again, I'm Carl, the IT specialist. See you later.
Okay, Carl. Thank you, Carl. I really appreciate you, Carl. You just walked right through the door, Carl. Computer did not shut down properly. Forgot to save your work. Fuck. Enough downtime, get to work. SM. Shit. Okay. What kind of work is this? Oh, meeting in the conference room at 7:30. Don't be late. Oh. Oh. I'm late. Shit. Hey, Carl. You look a little stuck there. Tried to quit. Ask for a raise. Went to the bathroom for too long. Thought work was boring. Late on first day. This is me, clearly. This is me all over. Whoa. I'm sorry. I'm trying to go through the door.
Excellent work, Carl.
Am I a Carl?
Time, boss.
Did I fail? I think I failed. I don't know. I think that's the end of the game. Okay, I think that's the end of the game. So this was the new hire. Short, simple, and to the point, I guess. I liked it because of the humor. The humor is fair. I wish I hadn't tried to go through the door, because then I would have realized I couldn't, and I would have just taken the scare full force. But hey, I thought you could go through the door. My bad on that part. And maybe you're not supposed to go through the door. I don't know. If you're not supposed to go through the door, that's a bug and it needs to be fixed. But other than that, if you guys want to play this yourself, I'll put it in the description below. On to the next one. Okay, so this game is called The Crypt Terror. The town of Sherdon is cursed, and you are sent down to rid them of the evil. This is apparently their first horror game ever. It is best played in the dark, loud, with headphones on. Blah blah blah. We've heard it all before. We'll hear it again. So it is what it is. So with that being said, we're gonna jump right into it and rid this town of evil. 3rd of May, 1336. Whoa. 3 weeks ago, curse was bestowed upon the town of Sherdorn. Yeah, Sherdorn. Apparently it's not Sherdorn on the webpage though. Livestock killed, crops desecrated, madness grew. Shrieks and chants were heard from the town's foregone catacomb. Many believed that to be the source of the town's curse. Lord Rayleigh commanded the town's clergy to go down and rid them of this evil. One by one, they entered the depths of the darkness, yet none returned. The corruption only grew. And now, by the Lord's order, it is your turn to venture down. My turn? Okay, if you say so. Oh, shit. Is this it? Farewell. Lower me down. May you rid us of this evil. Lower me. To conquer this darkness. And rise a champion. You. Gotta put on my brave face. Okay. Let's do this. We got this. We got this. We got this. We can't be that bad, right? I mean, come on. If anything, I can stay down for like 5 minutes. Pretend I saw the... pretend I fought the monsters and then just leave. Yeah. I mean, that's easy. It's easy. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, breathe. Shit. I think they're probably watching. I mean, they see the lights. I can't just stand here. Okay, well, let's do this. This is not bad. It's not bad so far. Okay. Go this way. Maybe there's nothing down here. I don't like that sound. Oh, we're going deeper. Too deep. Oh, that's not good. Fuck that. You come here. Oh, shit. Left mouse. Damn right. Oh, can I open it? Oh, you gotta knock. Strange concept. Not really. Yeah, thank you. They know I'm in here. I'm here to slay you. Interesting room. Oh, I hate this. It reminds me of It. You know, if I've learned anything, I shouldn't go through this door, but something tells me that door is the better option than these two. It's always the door you would least want to go into, that is the most prominent one to enter. I could be wrong though. There's something back there. I just know it. There's something back there. There. Oh, God. Are those eyes? Tell me those are eyes. Please tell me those are eyes. They have to be. Oh shit! I think I just fucked my own theory. I can only go back in the seat so far. So let's get there. Let's do this. That was the wrong door to enter. That was definitely the wrong door to enter. What the fuck? Okay, I was wondering. Maybe I should close this door. I feel like they're slowly coming through the wall. Okay, maybe that's just me. This is clearly the right way. This is apparently supposed to be a 5 to 10 minute game, so I'm gonna die, aren't I? Holy shit, what's going on? What's happening? This is it. This is it. This is where I die. Oh, no, apparently not. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Undead Nightmare. Or not Undead Nightmare. Fuck. Dungeon Nightmare. If you've ever played that, or even know what that is. It's basically like a large dungeon. You have a map that's basically blank. And so you wander the corridors, and you have to find your way out. And I think you have candles, and there's doors. And like, the game is just pure nightmare fuel. Let me tell you. I get scared playing that game. Okay, and I don't think anything gets you. Well, I take that back. There are statues that if you look away, they will attack you. And I think there's even monsters, like a monster that kind of roams the hallway. But let me tell you, that is pure nightmare fuel. I might play it just a little bit because that game is scary. Like, I don't even think Markiplier actually got through that game. I remember he tried to play it. The regular version and the VR version, and he's cried on the VR version. That's how terrifying that game is. So like, it's terrifying, and that's what this reminds me of. A little bit. It's not as bad. It's not as terrifying, but I get those vibes. Oh shit! I've seen Lord of the Rings. This doesn't end well. I hope I'm going the right way. If not, I can obviously go back the other way. Okay. I might be going the right way. I'm not going the right way. Can I go in here? Yes, I can. Maybe I am. I don't know. Maybe this is all randomly generated. I feel like it would be. Just a little bit, like just certain areas. Like randomly generated, but it still leads to the same exit type stuff. So like maybe two experiences are not the same. No. The Cryptic Terror. Urgh. Now, what would have happened if I would have just kept looking forward? I'm actually curious. I almost did not want to look behind me because of that. But, because I felt like I was expecting that. But, it was an alright game. Pretty scary. Like, atmospherically, this, like I said, it reminds me of Dungeon Nightmares, which is pure nightmare fuel. So, I was getting, like, nightmare fuel vibes just playing this. But it wasn't as bad. So, if you guys want to try this out yourself, I'll put it in the description below. And good luck. Good luck. And on to our last game. Okay, so this game is called A Wolf in Sheep's Clothing. It is a murder mystery visual novel that takes place in a French high school. You play as McCready? I imagine that's how you say that. An aloof teenage girl who finds that her life is quickly and continuously going awry when your friend goes missing. Interesting. So I've basically come to love visual novels. I had to think of that, but I've basically come to love visual novels. I love visual novels. It's like, I feel like it's a way to really get you into reading, to be honest. Like reading with pictures. I think we've kind of come full circle in a way when it came to novels in general. How, as kids you would read books, picture books, and then as adults you would read standard books, or at least that's what they would say, like we would read novels. But in a way, I feel like we've kind of come full circle in this age where visual novels are a lot better. It's reading, but it's also a video game. So, I don't know. I like it, and for someone like me, I enjoy something like this because I can't sit down for 5 minutes and try to read without my mind going, hey, let's do something else instead. This is very boring, and I try to have discipline. I really do. Like, I try to sit down and actually try to read, but I don't know if it's just my ADHD or what, but I just can't do it. But visual novels are like the better example for me now. Like, I could definitely do it and be entertained while also reading. And maybe you people feel the same way. Who knows? So with that being said, we're going to jump right into this. And I guess this probably won't be that long of a game, but hey, I'm down for it. Warning, this game contains graphic content such as murder, cannibalism, rape, and psychological something. Please proceed with caution. Do not play this game. Okay. You've been warned. Is it in English? Let's see. Hold on. References. Hopefully, maybe. I hope it's in English. Okay. Le via September on Jude. I wake up as one does in the mornings. It's the first day of school. I'm not very excited about today. Brushing my teeth, styling my hair, getting dressed. That's the part I enjoy. I just don't enjoy the people part. But I do have some friends. I'm not a total loner. You'd think being a hybrid of a sheep and a wolf, I'd have more of a herd mentality, huh? Ma fille, are you ready? Not yet, Papa. I better start getting ready. Let's go to the bathroom. I look in the mirror. I notice strands of hair flying off my head, my uneven bow tie, and, worst of all, my features. I don't like seeing who I am. It's a reminder of what I am. Pity parties aren't needed today, however. I need to make myself look less like a dirty mutt. After running the brush through my hair a few times, I realized that the natural texture of my hair is odd. Ma fille, where are you? Donnez-moi, je sais un second. In a rush, I grab my satchel and put my hairbrush in it. Hopefully, I can just touch up throughout the school day. I'm sorry if I'm butchering French. I am doing my best, so just please be patient. I make my way out of the door, Papa following close behind. Even though he's my papa, he looks so frightening sometimes. Aw, what's wrong? Nothing, Papa. But you're making such a face, ma fille. It's just the face I have, Papa. Non, you have a beautiful face. Thank you. Of course, Agnew. I think it's kind of funny he calls me that, even after all these years. He probably just says that because he thinks I look like Mom, though. You're making that face again. Are we close to the school? You've been going here for how many years and you still don't know the route? Well, I really didn't have an excuse. I have other things to think about. Eh? Like what? Everything? I have to think about how I'm going to go from class to class, who all I'm going to talk to, who all I need to avoid, who all are viable options to partner with in a case of group projects, and Mafile, you overthink. Well, I can't just be ignorant. If you don't weigh all the options, how can you get by in life? Getting by with happiness doesn't seem too bad. Well, we're finally here, aren't we? We. So scary. Have a good day at school. Phone me if you need anything. Oh yeah? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I will. Promise. I slide out of the car, walking onto the school's grounds. I immediately see my childhood best friend, Cosetta. Mia. Cosetta? I feel the girl's warm hands wrapped around my waist, her face nuzzling in my chest. I'm so happy you came to school today. Why does she have blood on her face? You look really nice. Thank you. I put some effort into getting ready today. Well, I'm sure it paid off. I love how you look in the morning. Or this morning. Why is there blood on her face? Heh, you flatter me. Hey, wait. Is that blood on your nose? Huh? Oh, crud. Did someone hurt you? No, not at all. You know how I would have nosebleeds all the time as a kid? Yeah, wasn't it just the side effects of the medicine you were taking? Well, it was, but when you're a rabbit, your blood pressure is really high. It is? Yep. So now I get these nosebleeds all the time. It's okay though. It's really not so bad. It's just a little scary, bleeding in front of carnivores sometimes. Why is that? Aren't you scared of carnivores? Mercedes? I still can't say that. Well, I sort of. I was raised by one. Oh, right. Sorry. You're fine, Cosetta. Other carnivores stop being too scary when you grow up with a black wolf. Yeah, I'm glad you're only just adopted. I can't imagine how scary you'd look if you were actually part wolf. I thought she was. Yeah, you're right. He looks super creepy. Good thing he's not a jackass. Cosetta, your nose is bleeding again. Yeah, I was just talking to Mercedes about it. Sorry, I feel like I could smell your blood from a mile away. Can you really smell that well? I guess so. Blood has a pretty strong smell, don't you think? Ferrets certainly do. Okay, Mercedes. Cosetta, do you want me to take you to the infirmary? That would be nice. Hey, wait a minute. If you were wondering why I kept looking down, my cat was trying to nibble on a bag. Not like a bag, like a plastic bag, but like a... Oh, Nutter Butter bag. Nutter Butters. So, that's why I was looking down. Wouldn't it be better for a herbivore to tag along with her? I feel like, yeah, that would. But Mur, don't be so mean. I'm not scared of Pascal at all. No, you know what? Mercedes is right. It'd probably be safer that way, huh? Plus, I promised Pierre I'd hang out with him. Pierre? Oh, I forgot you went to another school for a year or two, didn't you? Yeah, I did. There's some new students here. Pierre is one of them. Pierre is a little intimidating. Oh, come on, Cosetta. I know he's super tall and doesn't talk much, but he's not so bad. I just get a bad feeling from him. Anyways, I think me and Cosetta should get going now. Right. Have fun, you two. I'll see you both in class. Me and Cosetta make our way to the infirmary. I don't think I've ever been here before, so it's a little strange. Looks like the nurse is checked out for the day. Is that a problem? You only have a nosebleed, right? Well, yeah, but I don't know. Maybe she had some medicine that could fix it? That's a thing? I don't know. Hey, it's okay. Look, do you want me to clean it up? That would be nice. Yeah? Yeah. Alright, come here. I pull her towards me with one hand, the other reaching toward a box of tissues on the sink. I realize now how soft and delicate she is. So small, too. I really do hope I don't frighten her. I don't think she suspects a thing, but... Mur? Oh, yeah? You were totally zoning out. Sorry. I was just thinking. About what? Nothing you need to worry about, okay? Alright. Gently, I use the tissue to dab out some of the blood. I worry that if I do more so of the scooping and swiping motion, I'll only cause her bleeding to worsen. I'm not hurting you, am I? Nope, it tickles. Alright, well, don't move too much, okay? I don't think I've ever focused so hard before, and it's just over a little nosebleed. Why do you look all creepy? What? You were staring at me in a super scary way. Oh, sorry, I'm just trying not to hurt you. I'm already bleeding. What's the worst you can do? Yeah, right. If only she knew, huh? She has no clue she's alone with a wolf right now. Pascal couldn't and wouldn't hurt a fly, but me? I have the potential to hurt somebody. Bad, too. Hey, I think you got it all. I did? Oh, yeah, I did. Huh? Well, I guess we should get to our classes, right? Yeah. Do you want me to come with you? No, it's okay. You helped me with this, so I'll let you go on your own for now. You know, I don't mind being around you, right? You have such a silly way of talking, Mur. I like your company, too. I'll see you around. See you. I wander my way into the school, seeing familiar halls once again. I have a lot of memories of this place, both good and bad. I can't stop thinking about what Pask said. How many new students are there? How many of them will I meet, if any? Qua! It took me a second to realize, but I had bumped into this stranger. He towered over me by at least 2 feet, seemingly barely even noticing I ran into him at all. Excuse-moi. Who are you? A rather clumsy man, apparently. Your name, I mean. Pierre. Oh, Pascal was just talking about you. He was? Yeah, he was going on about how nice you were. I'd probably be considered more nice if I wasn't an obstacle for others. It's not like you can help being so tall, eh? You raise a good point. Hey, come to think of it, where were you going? Smoke break. Of course. What's your poison of choice? I like cigars. My papa smokes cigars as well. Have you ever smoked them before? No, I'm too pretty to die of lung cancer so young. Are you saying I'm ugly enough? You said it, not me. Well, I do believe class is about to begin soon. It's a shame I only have a few minutes to smoke. Right. I suppose we will be going our separate ways now. Wah. Farewell then. I should probably head to class too, huh? That is the point of school, after all. Okay, let me drink a little bit. If you're thirsty as well, drink some yourself. I don't know how much dialogue is in this. I don't think it ever said. No, it didn't say. Oh great, more new people, of course. Well, isn't that just the sourest face I've ever seen on a sheep? Sorry, what? You make such nasty expressions. A sheep like you should be a little more delicate in the face. Unless, maybe, you aren't a sheep. Obviously, I'm a sheep. Oh, how come you look so much like Niora when you're angry then? Who's Niora? Niora. My friend here. Go on, show her your scary face, Niora. Or I guess it's either Nori or Niora. I don't know. I'm saying Niora. It seems more appropriate. Good girl. Wow, what is she? Black wolf? Arf! Can she talk like a regular person would? No. I wouldn't even know her name if it weren't for that tag on her necklace. How charming, isn't it? Sure. Hey, wait a minute. The sheep walks up to me, circling behind me before I feel a tug at my tail. What are you doing? Despite being a sheep, your tail is so similar to yours. It's because I'm a Herdwick sheep. We have black tails. I'm aware, but it's not curly like a sheep's tail. So? It's fascinating. Is it a birth defect? Do you style your own tail? I don't know. I was born this way. How cute. So mad over nothing. I'm not sure of who they are, but I already hate them. What's your name, anyways? It's rude to grab someone's tail without even introducing yourself. I'm Oriole. It means golden, like my eyes. How interesting. Yes, I think so. What's your name? McCready? Mercedes? I'm sorry. Ha! That's my favorite day of the week. Why? Why not? Well, I suppose class is going to start any minute, correct? Oh? Yes, I do believe it is starting soon. Great. Don't bother me for the rest of the day, okay? Oh, alright. Just stick with me as usual, Nior. Woof. What a fascinating pair. After all my classes, I decide to go out of school through one of the back doors. The sun is setting, making everything have a slight red hue to it. To my surprise, I see Pierre smoking a cigar. But due to our conversation earlier, I'm not sure if I should really be all that surprised. Oh, it's you. Indeed it is. I watch him throw his cigar to the ground, stomping it out, seemingly out of embarrassment or manners. You caught me off guard. Better than me running into you head first, right? Yes, that's fair to say. Something wrong? Just the fact that I was wasting half a cigar. Apologies, I can get you another pack when you run out. It's alright, that really isn't necessary. You sure? I really wouldn't mind. I'm very sure. I don't believe I even know your name. Making a stranger pay for my addiction would be rather rude. If I tell you my name, I won't be so much of a stranger, right? Well, yes. My name is Mercedes. Like the day? Yes, like the day. Interesting. I've never met someone with that name before. Really? I didn't know it was that uncommon. It's just a day of the week. Exactly. Who names their child after a day? Good point. Anyway, how long are you going to be here? Well, my mother usually picks me up about 5. I meant school years. Oh, right. This will be my last year of school. I'm 18. I'm 18 as well. When were you born? October 30th. And you? October 31st. Oh, that's interesting, huh? Very. About that time, I heard a very loud car horn honk. I recognized it as my father's car. Mercredi, do you live at school now? Well, seems I must go. Right. Goodbye, Mercredi. Bye. I see you've already made new friends, eh? My filet? That's not important, Papa. Whatever you say. I'm proud of you. You don't socialize very often. You never have, even when you were just a child. I suppose I never felt compelled to. I always found that so strange. Your mother and I couldn't stand to be away from our friends, yet you couldn't care less. Of course, she was more of a social butterfly than I. Everybody was her friend. Don't you ever want to be friends with everyone, my filet? My filet? No, to be frank. Right. As soon as we get home, I run straight to my room. I immediately lay down on my bed. Soft covers and squishy mattress immediately soothed me from my hectic day. Arguing with Pascal, helping Cosetta, bumping into Pierre, those strange new kids. I can't remember the last time I had a day so chaotic. It feels so relaxing to be in my bed. I could just... You begin to dream of the beginning of the end. Interesting. I'm in my papa's car. I'm driving down the road, somewhat fast too. I'm alone. There's no one, no papa, no other drivers, just me on one long straight road. That's okay though. Like Papa said, I should start remembering routes. About that time, I feel the car hit something. It lunges me forward, causing my head to bob slightly. Curious, I open my car door and walk out to see what I hit. I take in my surroundings. It's nothing but woods and a straight road for as far as I can see. I hear squeaky breathing from behind the car, followed by gurgling. I walk towards the noise and... I didn't kill that fucking deer. Jeez. People need to know where they're going. If she knew where her dumbass was going, she wouldn't be dead. Did you ever think about that? What kind of ignorant asshole thinks they can walk in a street without getting run over? She's staring at me. Quit staring. Stop staring, stop staring, stop staring. Stop staring, stop staring, stop staring. Stop staring, stop staring, stop staring. I hate that dream. But it's a new day. September 2nd. Unverdrendi. Sorry. Due to what I dreamt, I woke up somewhat early. I had plenty of time to get ready, but frankly, I don't feel like it. As I enter the kitchen, I hear a loud, whirling noise. To my surprise, I see Papa. He's testing out the blender. My filet, what is waking you so early? What has you up so early, Papa? Lahire Deu smoothie. So I guess he's making a smoothie. Really? You're up this early to make smoothies? Oui. Would you like one? Well, duh. Ha! I knew you would. Whatever, just make it a strawberry and banana one. Oh, I know. That's always been your favorite, my filet. Yeah. I watch him as he makes my smoothie first, dumping ice cubes, strawberries, and bananas into the blender. I notice he puts more strawberries in it than bananas. The fact that he remembers I would always want more strawberries than bananas in my smoothie warms my heart. My filet, do you have any plans for today? Just to try and manage at school today? Of course. You made new friends yesterday, we? Friends is a bold word to use. I met someone rather similar to me. Not quite sure if I can call us friends, though. Similar? How so? Not a hybrid, if that's what you were thinking. None. I know that is a rare occurrence. You're special. Not only are you my little agnew, but you're my chiot, my filet, and you're the only one I have. I know, Papa. That's why you're so important to me. I want you to live much better than I. Thank you, Papa. You deserve everything. I would give you the whole world and more if I could. I think I want to drive myself to school today. Oui? I want to drive by myself. Are you sure? You don't want me to tag along with you at all? No, Papa. I think I need just a little more alone time before school today. Well, alright. Your smoothie is done. Don't forget to bring it with you. Rolling my eyes, I grabbed the cup he had poured the smoothie in. Oh, I need your keys. Ah, of course. I watch him fiddle in his pockets for a moment, the jingling of the keys softly ringing through the echoing kitchen. He places them in my hand. I fist my hand up. The metal on metal contact makes a light clank noise in my palm. Bye-bye, Papa. Salute, my filet. I haven't driven since the day I turned 18. When I put the keys in, the sudden rumbling of the car took me by surprise. There's so many components to a car, yet you never see it unless something is wrong. Although, admittedly, I don't know anything about vehicles. I see Papa waving at me as he stands in front of the door. He looks so proud, but almost pained in a way. That isn't the task at hand. What's more troublesome than Papa's emotions is how I'm going to get myself to school. It's embarrassing to say, but seeing all of the buttons and gears and levers on this car overwhelms me a little. And that dream. That fucking dream. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. I'm sure once I get to school, I'll quit thinking about it. Sweetie? What? Well, you look really bad today, which is weird. You looked so nice yesterday. Is everything okay, Mercedes? Mercredi? I'm gonna jump back and forth, I'm sorry. It's probably nothing. It's probably just a dream, right? So we'll just say yeah. Mer, you know I can tell when you're lying. I know something is up. Are you having trouble adjusting? I'm adjusting fine. See? That's exactly what I mean. You can tell me if something's wrong. We've known each other for so long. I just had a bad dream, alright? What was the dream? God damn it, I knew you'd fucking ask that. No, I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about it, okay? Alright, my sweetie. Hey, how about tomorrow you come and visit my place? You mean your farm? Yeah, don't you think that'd cheer you up? Just like when we were kids, rolling around in dirt and all day, harvesting the food. Maybe we could even make dinner together. Cosetta, I'd love that. I need to say yes. Oh, but you do know all my siblings are going to be there, right? So? Well, the family's grown since the last time you came over. By how much? Two? Two? Doesn't that mean you have 8 little siblings now? Yeah. I'm sure I can adjust. Okay. Did you drive yourself to school today? Yeah, I did actually. That's amazing. I'm glad you're taking more responsibility these days. You didn't think I was responsible before? Well, you're mature, but you never really do grown-up stuff. What do you mean? You don't drive, you don't have a job, you just go to school. I guess so. But I have a lot of school to do. I get that. I can hardly focus on school with the family and farm being so important to me. And I know you're not dumb, you're super smart. I just don't understand why you don't try to work more on your personal life. I'll worry about it when the time comes, Cosetta. Right. Well, I think I probably ought to start making my way to class. I'll need to stop by the nurse's office to get some tissues in case I have a nosebleed in class. Did you bleed in class yesterday? Yeah, I did. I'm okay though. Our teacher excused me and let me clean up. With this new problem though, learning stuff is going to be even more difficult. Hey, I'm sure you got this. If you can manage so much at home, school won't be much different. Yeah, you're probably right, huh? Well, I'll see you later, Mur. After school, maybe? If that's what you want, sure. Good, I'll see you then. Cosetta begins to depart from the conversation, a slight skip in her step as she wanders away. I love visual novels, but reading them, like out loud, pain. Okay. What she said has really improved my mood for the day. As I walk around, I notice Pierre. He looks noticeably worried. Mercedes. Pierre? Pascal. You know him, right? Yeah, why? Didn't see him at all yesterday. I'm sure he was just very busy with classes. He always takes time to speak to me at some point in the day. But I haven't seen him at all, not even this morning either. Look, I'm sure he's fine. Maybe he got sick and needed to take some time off school. I didn't think of that. See? There's options you aren't taking into account. Just be patient. He'll turn up eventually, yes? Yeah, you're right. Alright, I need to get going. I as well. I'll see you again sometime. We. You two again. Yes, it is. What are you doing? Well, we got to school. We go to the school, silly. Arf. Nora thinks you're rather dumb for not thinking of that. I knew that. I meant, what are you two doing in the halls? We're new here, so we just roam around. We find it rather interesting here. Why? Neither of us have been to a school so prestigious before. The uniforms, the way everyone here carries himself, the decor, everything just looks so expensive, does it not? I guess so. Wait, you two have never worn uniforms before? I sure haven't. For Nior here, I can't really say. Woo. I don't think she has. Arf! It always appalls me when she barks and they act as though they can understand it. Maybe it's a true kinship I'll never comprehend. I'm half of what Nior is, and I don't understand. Hey, wait. You two have never worn uniforms, correct? Correct, never. Then, is that why? The Oreo wears their tie on their head, Nior wears bow tie on her hair. I don't know for sure that when it comes to schools that wear uniforms and stuff like that, so I can't say for sure how unusual these would be. Like, back when there was uniforms, where I went to school, it was really just collared shirts, you know, and you wore pants, and that was pretty much it. That was the best, I suppose, when it came down to it. For schools like this, I have no idea. So I can't say how unusual this would be, but I guess we're just going to go into and say this one. Quick save. Rough. Yes, I do believe so. It makes for a rather cute accessory, right? Isn't it against the rules to not be wearing your uniform? She's still wearing the bow tie, isn't she? But it isn't around her neck. I think it still counts. Fine. How long have you two known each other? Only since we both arrived here. What caused you two to get so close? I'm the only one who's really had enough patience for Nior. No one likes how she chooses to express herself. You know, with the barking and all. But I don't mind at all. I find it rather cute. Why? Well, most carnivores don't let their animalistic side show nowadays. So for someone like Nior, who chooses to let her animal out, well, I just find it endearing. Have you ever been told how strange you are? Oh, all the time, yes. Okay. I'll leave you both to it. Class is starting soon. Oh, alright, Miss Mercedes. Don't call me that. Huh, it's so adorable when you cop an attitude. Shut up. Okay, Miss Mercedes. Me and Yora will be out behind the school. Don't you have classes? We do, but we found class pretty boring yesterday. So we're going to skip it and see what happens. You'll get detention. I guess me and Yora will find out. Alright, well, I'm going to class. You have fun, Mercedes. Yeah, I'll try. I sit down and immediately begin to do my schoolwork. I don't want to deal with any more people today. I've had my fill. I'm stumped on a question, however. D minor chord consists of what notes? How am I supposed to know this? The D minor. Let's just say this one. I'm sure that's correct. This always confuses me though. I always associate minor chords with sharp notes, yet this chord has no sharp note. It always feels as though it was an awkward place as a chord sequence. I suppose that might be why it remains one of my favorite chords to this day. It's not what you'd expect it to be. It's not what I expected it to be. I wonder what others expect of it. The rest of the class consists of me answering various questions pertaining to music. I suppose it's mainly just to see which students will have trouble learning in this class versus the ones who practiced at home or still retain their knowledge. I finish it pretty quickly, mostly just assuming and hopping through all of the questions. You again? I suppose we run into each other frequently. You're telling me. Is it a problem? No, I don't really mind. I just haven't had the best morning, you know. I understand that. Well, I'll be seeing you, Mercedes. Right. Wonder what's got him so upset. Mercedes. Pascal? Shh, don't be so loud. Why? What's going on? I'm trying to keep my distance from Pierre. Okay, why? I found out he has a huge history of violence last night. I know I'm a carnivore too, but I feel way more like I fit in with you herbivores. I'm not really one for fighting like some of the stronger carnivores are. Sure have a few bones to pick with me. You always start it. Learn to take a joke, mon ami. Your jokes aren't very funny, Mercedes. I'm laughing. Okay, Mercedes. Just don't tell him you saw me, okay? Please? Fine, I won't. But he's been looking for you all day. Maybe you should at least tell him you don't want to hang out with him. I can't do that. Why not? What if he gets angry and hurts me? You got those sharp carnivore teeth, don't you? He's a whole foot taller than me, Mercedes. I have faith in you. Yeah, right. Well, I'm gonna go now. Don't let him know you saw me. I won't. It's tempting to tell Pierre, though. If Cosetta stopped talking to me out of the blue, well, it's not important. And speak of the devil. Yer. Hey, Cosetta. You look a little happier since this morning. Still super messy, but at least you have more of a smile on your face. Yeah, at least I have that, huh? I hear a soft buzzing sound, to which Cosetta pulls out her phone. From her expression, I can tell it's a family member. Ah, shoot. Okay, Mer, I have to go. It's okay, really. Please explain to the teachers I have to leave, okay? You know I always have you covered, Cosetta. Thank you, Mer. You're a lifesaver. Of course. We part ways and I feel as though I have so much more to do today. Class again. What was the slogan of the French Revolution? How am I supposed to know this? I mean, I know this is an American thing. I feel like it's liberty, life, equality. I'm gonna go with this because I feel this is in the Declaration of Independence, so I feel like it's this one. I think I'm mixing some things, but whatever. I'm sure it's close enough. Maybe it is. Maybe we took that from the French. I wish I could stop seeing you both all over the damn school. You still make those nasty faces. What? Yesterday I tried to tell you look so ugly when you snarl like a dog. I don't snarl like a dog. Oh, you don't? Have you ever seen a mirror, Miss Mercedes? You know, I really don't have to put up with you. Fully aware. Then why do you act like this? You know it's just going to drive people away, right? I'm very aware. I've lost plenty of people in my life, but, well, I don't really think about the long-term side of things. It's much better to be in the moment. Wouldn't you think so, doggy? I'm not a... Woof woof. What was that about, Sweetie? Oh? It wasn't anything. Oriole's always pointing out things that are apparently dog-like about me. Really? You seem to be getting awfully defensive about it. I'm not getting defensive. Whoa, calm down. I'm only joking, Miss Mercedes. I just want you to get it through your thick fucking skull that I'm not a stupid fucking mutt. Okay, Miss Mercedes, I understand. Thank you. Well, I do believe it's getting rather late. Me and Yor better be going home. Right. Do you two really skip classes? Or did you two really skip classes? Arf! Ruff, ruff, arf. Gruff, arf, arf. She's trying to tell you about what all happened. It was pretty eventful. Woof. Well, good for you, Yor. Are you about to go home as well, Miss Mercedes? Yeah. Why? Just curious. You try so hard to be so scary and mysterious. It's almost silly. I really hope I don't see you tomorrow, Oriole. We both know you will. Whatever. It's so dark out. I guess it's a good thing I have carnivorous eyes. It still takes time, or it takes mine a second to adjust to the dark, but once it does, it's not much of a difference than being out in plain daylight. I feel as though there's still more I need to do, but I can't really think of anything else I didn't do. I did my homework, I talked to everyone, so why do I feel like something is missing? Weren't you supposed to go to your friends? My filet, you're home. Yes, I am. How was the drive? It was alright. I got a little lost, but I managed to get there in time. Good thing you woke up pretty early then, huh? Yeah. Maybe even luck. Absolutely. Well, I'm tired, Papa. Big day, huh? Sort of. I don't know. It mostly just felt really long. Of course. Get your rest, my filet. Thanks. I will, Papa. God, I almost don't want to go to bed. I know I have to, but after last night's stream? You know what? Whatever. I'm tired. I sink into my bed, like quicksand. It's so calming to just be able to rest after such a long day. You begin to dream of the beginning of the end. I'm in the car again, but it feels different. It's still just me, no one else, but the noises of the car feels more comforting. The vibrations, the soft hum of it, and the sound of the tires against the road. It's dark though. I can barely see anything. Not like how it is in the real life. But all of a sudden, the car stops. Confused, I open the car door. Oh. Interesting. So we got whatever his name is, Parcel, Pierre, and Cosetta. Cosetta. They're all gone. I can't help but feel like it had something to do with it. At least it's not as bad as that car wreck, though. Despite the fact that they're dead, I feel comforted in a way. The people I know, dead or not, I feel more safe with piles of bones than my actual friends. I suppose that's not really a new development, however. When someone's dead, you don't have to worry about how they perceive you. They can't perceive you. You can't think about them as much as humanly possible, but they're dead. They don't know that you're thinking about them. They can't possibly know they're on your mind. They're either in a perpetual state of darkness, unknowingly rotting away, or somewhere better, yes. Yeah, she's somewhere better. And all of my friends are somewhere better too. They'll all be in a better place one day. Maybe soon, maybe later on in life. Or maybe it'll just be an infinite black void while the bodies they lived in become overrun with flies rotting away. I'm sure one of them might want to be cremated, which spares them from being consumed by bugs. Sometimes, I wonder what my mother went through. Did she choose to be buried? Open casket, maybe? Or maybe she wanted her ashes to be spread into the ocean. Something artistic like that. I don't want to ask Papa for the details. I know it hurts him to talk about it, even though it was 18 years ago. I wonder, does he ever blame me for what happened? It seems like he loves me so much, but I feel guilty for something I had no control over. something I couldn't help. I'm sure if I could hear her, she'd be holding some grudge. Maybe Papa hates me for it too. But he's all I have. I'm all he has too. At the end of every day, it's always just me and Papa. It feels like it always will be. I can't imagine anyone loving me more than him, but is he really proud of me at all? Does he hold anything against me? God, I hate getting like this. A stupid dream that makes me question so much, think about so much. I just wish I could have one night of good sleep. Even though these three are all dead, I love you guys. I don't know why I feel the need to say that in my dream, but it lifted something off my chest. My dreams keep getting weirder and weirder. However, September 3rd, on Samadhi, Samadhi maybe, I suppose, I get to spend today with Cassetta after school. Interesting. Wait, I'm gonna do quick save. I see myself in the mirror. It's not a pleasant sight, but maybe I can do something to change that. I take time to take care of myself today. Hair, makeup, even putting on a bit of perfume. I have to be presentable for Cassetta, you know? Well, her and her family, of course. Good morning, Papa. Good morning, my filet. How are you this morning? Not very good. Aw, why's that? I had a bad dream. It's nothing, Papa. Do you promise? Yeah, I promise. It'll be okay. Well, alright. Do you want me to drive you to school today, Agnew? Yeah, that'd be nice, actually. Of course then. Any plans for the day? Yes, actually. Cassetta invited me over after school. I'll drop you off there after school then. Be sure to grab enough clothes for you to stay over there the night. I'll keep them in the back of the car. Alright, I will, Papa. Cassetta's father, Marquise, was it? Do you think he'd want to spend some time with me? I think they might be a little scared of you, Papa. They're pretty small and, well, you're not. Nonsense, my filet. He may be tiny, but I'm not sure he fears much. Whatever you say, Papa. Oh, you. Too? What's going on? A student's body was found on school grounds this morning. What? They found the dead body on school grounds. They said they've been dead since yesterday. How no one found it, I don't know, but you have such a horrible aura to you. What, do you think a sheep like me did it? Miss Mercedes, don't joke right now. Well, I promise you, I didn't do it. If I did, I'd be a little less shocked to hear about it. You don't seem shocked at all. I'm good at hiding it. Something is wrong with you, and I know it. Alright, Oriole. Does Cassetta know about what happened? You have a good day, Mercedes. Oh. Goodness, they're so odd sometimes. A sheep's mother may be referred to as a what? Maybe it's an Aries? I'm kind of guessing here. I think it's funny, my mother was an Aries. I suppose it's only fitting, given her species and all. I wonder, would we get along? Would we be compatible? Or would I always bicker back and forth with her? I wish I could know. How strong is a wolf's jaw? I'm gonna say 750. That's probably about how strong my bite is. I suppose that's rather strong, but definitely not as strong as a wolf bite. When do rabbits' teeth stop growing? Okay, actually, I don't even know this one, but I will say 18. That makes sense, right? Most things stop growing at that age. Pierre, is that you? Don't talk to me, Mercedes. What? What happened? You'll find out, won't you? If you say so. I really don't get why you have such an You know damn well why I have an attitude. He storms off. I watch him take long strides, running his fingers through his hair, presumably to calm down. Maybe Pascal took my advice and told him? That could explain why he's mad at me specifically. Myrrh. Okay, so she's not dead. Okay. Cosetta. She runs up to me and I immediately hug her as tightly as I can. Myrrh? Yes? You're strong, huh? What? I didn't even realize, but I had picked her up when I hugged her. It's okay. Don't look so worried. Cosetta, you're bleeding. It's fine, Myrrh. My heart rate just went up, that's all. Did I do that? Well, sort of. You picked me up so suddenly, it surprised me. Sorry. Like I said, you're fine. I'm gonna drive home now. I'll see you there? Yeah, you will. Sweet. Bye, Mercedes. Bye, Cosetta. We wave goodbye, Cosetta running to her car as I hear my father pull up in his own. Did you have a good time at school, my filet? Not really. But I'm super excited to be at Cosetta's place. I'm glad something has you excited, Mercedes. He never calls me that. Everything okay, Papa? Yes, all will be okay. You're excited to see Cosetta, and I'm excited to see her father. Ah, right. Were you two friends in high school? Of course not. But I believe your mother knew him. That's how we knew each other. Oh. She had many friends. Most of them, they didn't like me. They always blamed me. But Marquise never did. He saw past my scary outside. He respected me for how much I loved you, even though your mother was, well, not the best at times. I'm sorry, Papa. You know none of it's your fault. At least, I hope you do. You do know that, right? Well, sure, Papa. Doesn't he look like Markiplier? He looks like a Dataplier for sure. Definitely a Dataplier. The mom, she's got a lot of personality, for sure. But considering she birthed 8 kids, wait, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she birthed 6 kids, not 8 kids. Considering she birthed 6 kids, I wouldn't expect anything less. Who is this? Who is it? Who is this? Never mind, she's probably underage. Never mind. Okay, so I don't think I've ever seen such a big family since I last saw the DeBlancs. Ah, Marquise, John. I watch as they hug each other, Papa towering over him by around 2 feet. I can't help but giggle a little. Oh, and little Miss Mercedes. I haven't seen you in a long time. Oh yes, it's been a while, sir. Your family has grown quite a bit. Yes, it has. There's countless kids running around now. I wouldn't have it any other way. I think it's amazing you have so many children. I don't think I've ever been capable of running a house that has anyone more than me and my daughter. It can be pretty difficult, but they help each other out a lot. Cosetta always helps care with dishes, farming, taking care of her younger siblings, and things such as. How wonderful. Speaking of things that needs to be done, I guess her name is Care. Mercedes, Cosetta mentioned wanting to harvest food with you, as well as make something together for dinner. Yes, we talked about it yesterday. I'm more than willing to help out in any way I can, ma'am. Alright, wonderful. I believe she's still cleaning up, but you're free to go in and check on her. You remember where everything is, right? I'll find my way around, ma'am. Good luck. I'll promise to see you around dinner time, Miss Mercedes. Ha, yes, sir. The house looks so empty when everyone is outside. It's been a few years since I've been in here, and since the family's grown, that only means the architecture of this home has grown more complicated during my absence. I notice a familiar set of stairs. I slowly open the door, peeking into the room for a moment. Cosetta, are you in here? As soon as I ask that, the smell of blood hits me. Mercedes? Oh, hi, Cosetta. I can't help but feel my face get warm as I see what she's wearing. Is something wrong? No, not at all. I'll let you clean up by yourself. Oh, come on, Myrrh. That's silly. I invited you over because I wanted you to be here. You're gonna be sleeping in my room anyways. I am? Yeah, just like the good old days. Yeah. Hold on, that reminds me. I watch her run around her room picking up various pictures. Some have frames, some don't. Ah, there it is. She runs up to me, handing me a photo. This is from my 11th birthday. It's amazing, though. Look at that. So, That must be me. Yeah. So she was black. Interesting. And so she ended up, I guess, as she got older, her skin. I mean, I guess that happens. I would imagine. Maybe it's the black is from her father, and then more of her sheepish features came in, so she became more sheepish. You know, like she got the. It's like when you're mixed as a mixed child. Like if you have like mixed parents, like say a black father and a white mother. You know, some children are born black, and then they end up, as they get older, the skin turns white, which is very interesting to say the least. You know, so I feel like that may be the case with this. I kept it. After 7 years? Well, yeah, what was I supposed to do with it? Well, I don't know, but I think that's really sweet of you. This picture is so nostalgic, and I remember the day so vividly. Myrrh. Cosetta. Oh, so this must be back then. Happy birthday. We have a very big surprise for you. You didn't have to do that. As long as I get to spend my birthday with you, I don't care what happens. You're so silly. Come on, let's go inside. Mom's working on your cake. A cake? That's not even the big surprise. Cosetta took my hand and dragged me into her house. I was so young and delicate at the time, even a little bunny rabbit like her could swing me around. Mommy, Daddy, Mercedes here. Well, if it isn't the birthday boy. I thought we were playing a girl this entire time. I genuinely thought we were playing a girl the entire time. Yeah. Unless we changed genders. That would make sense. Yeah, we might have changed genders. That would make sense now that I think about it. There was nothing that would have led up to that moment actually thinking about that. Because like the game page says her and he says he. So I think that at some point between my 11th birthday and my 18th birthday, my character identified as a female. Makes sense. Okay, so let's do this. A little, sir. That's awesome, buddy. Your horns are growing, too. They are? It would seem like it. Awesome. Did you know your horns will never stop growing? What? Your horns are kind of like our teeth. Neither of them ever stop growing. Now I know. That would have been useful information for the question earlier. Really? Man, I'm going to have the biggest horns ever then. Smokes, I almost forgot. Her father, Marquise, opens up a drawer. It has various ribbons, candles, and party hats. He had put one on me, as well as a birthday boy ribbon. Thank you, sir. Of course, Mr. Mercedes. How about I get a picture of you and Cosetta? A picture of me and Cosetta? Yeah, let's do it. There's a lot of dialogue to this, to be honest. It was such a nice day. Cosetta? Sorry. While you were looking at the picture, I figured I should get finished cleaning up. You seem pretty entranced by it. Yeah, I guess so. We were so happy back then. You aren't happy now? Well, things were just a little more simpler then. Yeah, they really were, weren't they? What happened? We got older, I guess. I never thought being older would suck so much. Me neither. But hey, what doesn't suck is how we've been friends even after all these years. I remember so much of what you went through. Do you remember when you cut off your horns? I was so scared at first, but then you looked at me and you looked so happy to not have those silly horns on your head anymore. I'm sorry for worrying you, Cosetta. You're fine. Do you know what I'm talking about, though? Yeah, I remember it really well. Mercedes? What did you do to your horns? Are you okay? I don't think I've ever been better, Cosetta. What? I didn't like being a boy. I know I don't look very much like a girl, but I feel so much better without my dumb horns. Are you going to be okay? Do I need to get Dad to take you to the hospital? It's okay, Cosetta. I know what I've done, and I'm happy with that choice. Does it hurt? No, not at all. Not as much as having them hurt. So you'll be okay? Mm-hmm. Promise? I promise. In the flashback. I really shouldn't have promised you that. Why? Because I'm not okay these days. Is there anything I can do to help you? No, it's okay. I'll be alright one day. Well, okay. Hey, so you said you wanted to go out and gather some food, right? So can we make dinner? Yeah, don't you think that'd be nice? Yeah, I do. Maxime, what does Alexander have in his mouth? A frog? You just let your brother eat a frog? Yeah. I watch as Cosetta storms up to her younger brothers, pulling the amphibian out of one of their mouths. Alexander looked rather upset about it. You look familiar. Me? Mm-hmm. I think I've met you before. I think I met you when you were a little, yes. Oh, I think I know now. Huh? What do you mean? I don't remember you, but my sister has tons of pictures of you. Maxime? I'm so sorry. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's okay, Cosetta. I think that's adorable. Well, I just... photos are super important. You don't have to justify it. Like I said, it's cute, Cosetta. Right. Well, why don't you two see if Mom needs anything? Okay. The two twins wander off, looking more like they're off to explore the woods than help their mom, which is definitely what they're going to do. I'm so sorry about that, Mercedes. He's just a kid. I don't think he really understands. I've told you. It's alright. I think it's genuinely very kind of you. Something tells me they have a thing for each other. I don't know why you'd keep pictures of an ugly lamb like me. I don't think you're ugly at all. I think you're very pretty. You're just being silly now. I'm serious. I always thought that, even when we were kids. You did? Why wouldn't I? Well, I didn't even look like a girl back then. I don't care what you are, Mercedes. I'll always like you. I will always like you too, Cosetta. Well, we ought to start harvesting some food, huh? Yeah, of course. Me and Cosetta begin to collect some of the plants they have in the various patches of vegetables. I notice that I have to bend over to get them, and she doesn't have to lean down very much at all. You're very tiny, aren't you, Cosetta? Huh? Nothing. You're just so precious. Oh, thank you. Cosetta's arms quickly get full. You go on inside, Cosetta. I'll harvest some more plants for you while you get everything ready, okay? Oh, okay. She slowly walks away, trying not to let any of the vegetables spill out of her arms. Looking at all that dirt, I can't help but think of all our childhood memories together. Flashback. It was around dinner time. Cosetta's mother told us to go out and harvest some fresh food to use for tonight's dinner. Looking back on it, it was rather sweet of her parents to take care of me so often. My father could barely afford dinner for either of us since he was a high school dropout. She took my hand. Have you ever harvested food before? No. That's okay. It's super simple. It is? Watch. I watched her as she got on her knees and grabbed what I had assumed to be a big pile of leaves. As she pulled it, I realized it was a carrot. How did you do that? I just pulled it out of the ground. How come the leaves didn't come off when you're pulling so hard? Well, I don't know, actually. I had crouched down and reached my hand out towards one of the pile of leaves. I tugged at it, testing to see how strong I was in comparison to this plant. I knew that, as a wolf, I might underestimate my physical strength, but I also just might be as strong as any other herbivore. No one knew at the time. I managed to do it just as Cosetta did. The leaves and the carrot were perfectly intact. Whoa, that was easier than I thought. See, I told you. You looked like you were concentrating so hard, though. Sorry, I guess I kind of was. What, are you scared that you're stronger than me because you're bigger? No, not at all. You're super strong, Cosetta. I know. It's mainly because you don't weigh anything. If I were built like me, I probably couldn't pull you around everywhere. I'm glad you're so skinny, though. I like taking you with me everywhere I go. Well, why? You're my best friend. And you always will be, no matter what you do. Really? Really, Mercedes? I hope you'll always be my best friend, too. Of course I will, silly. You know, I was not anticipating this to be this long. Like, I have folders that I have for each game. I have each, like, a lot of games in, so I can tell the length of the game and I put this in the medium size folder, which usually I rate as about 15 to 30 minutes long. It's been an hour. Isn't that insane? Like, I didn't realize this was going to be this long, so if you've stuck around this long, thank you. When I come to, I'm already in the house. I brought the food. Awesome. I've already been preparing dinner with all of the food I got. That's amazing, Cosetta. Looking at the counters, I see an overabundance of vegetables, cut, shaved, peeled. All of what she had harvested was fully ready to cook, and it seemed like enough. Are you sure you'll need what I harvested too? Well, we do have almost a dozen people eating tonight. Right. Sorry, I don't have to eat dinner. I can find something else to eat. Don't have that kind of attitude. It's only just one more person than we were used to. Almost always make this much. We almost always make this much. You don't waste any of it? Nope, never. That's awfully impressive. Thank you. Of course, Cosetta. I need to take a minute. I've been speaking for an hour. I watched as she methodically diced up all we harvested with a pot of boiling water next to her. Do you want to help, Mer? How could I possibly help? How about you dump all the veggies into the water? All right, sounds simple enough. I mindlessly tossed all the vegetables into the giant pot. Said pot was ridiculously tall, the top of it reaching to the bottoms of my eyes. Are you just getting me to do this because you're a little too short? No, I make soup just about every night in that pot too. How? I just do it? Huh. All right then. I grab a wooden spoon and mix everything around. There's something about the way she's cutting all of the food, the way the lighting just perfectly rings around her. She might be one of the most beautiful people I've ever seen. Is the water too hot? What? You're bright red. Is the water heating you up? Try standing away from it. Yes, yeah. You're right. You're doing a great job, by the way. Really? Yeah. Well, thank you. We finished dinner. It was vegetable soup that consisted of a culmination of every veggie you could think of. So, how have things been for you recently, Mercedes? Oh, it's been alright, sir. Just alright? Yes, sir. But spending the day with you all has definitely improved my week. Thank you. Oh, no need to thank us, little lady. We should be thanking you for the delicious dinner. Oh, I didn't do much. That was mainly Cosetta's work. You helped me get some of the food. Plus, you're the one who boiled it all. Well, thank you, but that's really nothing. That's certainly more than I do nowadays. Thank you, ma'am. I gulped down my bowl of soup, feeling a little nervous in front of this family. Whoa, you can really chug some soup, huh? Yeah, I suppose I can, sir. You don't have to use such formal language with us, kid. We've known you for a while. It's just a habit. Well, I'm tired. I'm gonna go get ready for bed. It's only 8 o'clock. I've had a big day. Oh, okay, well, I'll be up there soon, okay? Alright, Cosetta. I feel bad for leaving so suddenly, but I don't know. I like all of them. It just started to feel strange. Being in front of such a big family is a strange feeling since I don't have one. I have so many good memories of this place, though. I always felt so welcomed here, no matter who I was. Boy, girl, carnivore, or herbivore. I feel like I could kill someone and they'd forgive me. I watch as the door creaks open, a small crack revealing Cosetta's eyes. Mercedes, are you okay? Yeah, I'm alright. Cosetta, I'm sorry. It's fine. I worry about you. I know. I worry about you too. Is it because of how big our family is? No, not at all. Well, actually, I don't know. You guys are so welcoming, but it just hurts. I know I'll never have a family as big as yours. Cosetta sits next to me and holds my hand. I blink at her repeatedly, a little surprised. Says who, Mer? I don't know. Exactly. If you don't know, that means there's no one who said that, right? Yes, but I'm sure there are people who think it. What kind of person would be willing to marry a sheep who was raised by a wolf? Well, rabbits value family above all else, so. I mean, it's just more about how they treat others, not how they were raised, you know? Yeah, I think I know. So, it's pretty late. Maybe we should go to bed? Yeah, I'm pretty sleepy. Me too. Today was a pretty big day, huh? Yeah, it really was. She pushes me on the bed by placing her hand on my chest. She then lays down next to me, grabbing me by my waist and pulling me in closer to her. Are you comfortable? I'm always comfortable when I'm with you. Okay. Good night, Mur. Good night, Cosetta. Cosetta? I'm scared. Why? What's wrong? Can't you see what I did? What do you mean, Mercedes? I always hurt myself. I always hurt the people around me. I try to convince myself I'm better than everyone, but I'm not. I'm so mean. Everyone leaves. I'm not going to leave you, Mur. But you are. That's what everyone does. I won't even be mad at you if you leave. That's just how it is. You're being silly. I'm here for you, okay? I'm staying, no matter what. Please, just stop. I'm sorry, Mercedes. I thought I could help. You can't, okay? You can't help me. You're stupid for thinking that. No one can help. No one can ever help me. I just want my mommy. Mur, you know she's... Of course I know, okay? That doesn't stop me from feeling like this. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. You shouldn't be apologizing right now. I had no control over what happened to her. Neither did you. I'm sorry. I wake up, the sun blinding me for a moment. It's September 4th. Andimachi. Cosette is still holding me as tight as she can. Her face is buried in my chest, and her tiny hands are clinging onto my shirt. I hear her groan as she wakes up and looks at me. Mercedes, I'm sorry, I didn't make you uncomfortable, did I? No, not at all, Cosetta. I find it really cute. You're very nice to cuddle with. Oh, well, thank you, of course. I hear the door creak open. Good morning, girls. How are you two? Oh, Dad, knock next time. All right, Cosetta, I will, I promise. Just wanted to tell you two breakfast is ready. All right, we'll be down in a sec, Dad. Of course. He closes the door he had just barely opened. I can hear him chuckle to himself as he walks off downstairs. Sorry about that, Mur. It's perfectly fine, Cosetta. It's not like we were doing anything. That's a good point. You're right, though. Your father really should knock more. I know, right? He never does. I guess I'm lucky to have Papa that's far more respectful than that. Yeah, you really are. I mean, it's probably because you're a herbivore and he's not. Well, yeah, it's probably that. Things can be pretty awkward, I guess. You really think that's why he tries to keep his distance sometimes? Well, I know that's why I would keep my distance from my kid. Carnivore and herbivore experience is so different. It's hard for one to understand the other, you know? Yeah. Well, we should probably go down and eat, huh? Yeah, let's go. Walking down the stairs, I'm immediately hit by the smell of eggs, cheese, as well as bananas, apples, and oranges. Mercedes, Cosetta, good morning, you two. Good morning, ma'am. Morning. How are you all doing? We're all right, Dad. Did you two sleep okay? I sure did. Mercedes, how about you? I slept very well. Hey, I think that's the first time you've ever talked to me without saying sir. I don't call you sir that much. It sure seemed like it to me. Alright. So, Mercedes, how was school? Well, it just started, sir. Oh, right. How was that other school you went to? It was alright. I went to it for a year. Really? What for? It's a long story. Oh, alright, little lady. Well, thank you all for breakfast. Of course. Care made it. Thank you, Care. You're welcome. Is your father picking you up, or do you need us to take you home? I think he's going to pick me up, ma'am. Wonderful. You go ahead and eat. I'm sure you can scarf it down while he's on his way. I'll go and call him. All right. Thank you, ma'am. Ma filet, good to see you. It's good to see you too, Papa. Are you ready to go home? Mm-hmm. Did you have a good time? She seemed to have an amazing time. It makes me so happy that our girls get along so well. It makes me very happy too. Thank you for taking care of her, Marquise. No, it's not a big deal. My kids are always inviting their friends over to play. I know Cosetta and Mercedes are a little older now, but it doesn't mean they can't spend time together anymore. That's a good point. Still, thank you. Huh, you're almost as formal as your daughter, John. I'm not that formal. Neither am I. To me, you two are. It's not a bad thing, though. I think it tends to be funny. Alright, I'll take it as a compliment then. Well, we'll be going our separate ways now, Marquise. Alright, I hope you two have a good day. You too. I gotta breathe. I'm speaking so much. Being around the Blancs and the dream I had. Papa? Yes, Muffale. What was Mom like? Oh, never mind. You don't have to tell me. No. I think it's about time I told you about your mother. You deserve to know. It's almost been 2 decades. Papa, are you sure? I'm sure. It all started about 19 years ago. I was 16 at the time. Your mother was 18, and was known for being very behind in school. It wasn't so unfortunate. Even though I was from a pretty low-class family, I cared about my education and managed to get good grades. The day I met her, it wasn't pretty. I kept noticing your mother, Marty. Everywhere I went, she would always stare at me. But because she was always with other men, I didn't take it as anything. Dude, have you noticed how she's always looks at you? What? Sheep. She's been staring at you like you're some of the tastiest celery she's ever seen or some shit. Celery? Yeah, or whatever lambs eat. Don't ask me. Are you guys talking about Marty? Yeah, why? I dated her for a bit. Oh, did things not end well? No, nothing like that. I honestly enjoyed dating her, but I heard she's got a thing for carnivores, specifically dogs. Why would a little sheep want to date a dog? I mean, lambs are so weak. They even have those wobbly legs like deers do. I hear she's just some slut who likes the thrill of fucking someone that could eat her. I hear that too. Well, you had sex with her. Was it like that? Maybe. She didn't seem scared at all. If anything, I was sort of scared of her. She took charge way too much, but that might be something to do with my preferences. Ah, great. Not only does she have a kink for trying to get eaten alive, but she has a kink for making some poor bastard do that. Are you too sure it's not some big misunderstanding? What? Well, what if she just likes the personality trait of dogs, their morals, their values? That's a pretty decent point. If that's what you think, why don't you talk to her and see how long it'll take for her to suck you off? You really think that'll happen? Dude, she's taking it from every single carnivore in this school. That can't possibly be true. Yeah, because she hasn't gotten anything from you yet. So you've slept with her too? I'm not touching that cum bag with a 10-foot pole. This guy's pretty rude. I really think you're being dramatic. I'll talk to her. That way you guys will see she's really not so bad. Hello, Marty, was it? Oui, that is my name. I'm John Mort. It's nice to meet you. I shook her hand, feeling the responsibility to be gentle. I'm Marty Argo. It's nice to meet you too. I felt her hold my hand after I ceased to wave her arm up and down. You're a rather handsome man, John. Thank you, ma'am. You're very pretty for a sheep. For a sheep? Do you think sheep are ugly? No, that's not how I meant that. I'm only really attracted to dogs. So you've never thought about what it would be like to be with a herbivore? Well, no. You say that as if you're unsure. No, I'm rather sure. I just don't know why you'd ask such a thing. You don't like the idea of having power over someone, being able to have total control over them? No, that sounds horrible. What about the idea of letting someone have total control over you? That sounds even worse. You seem so scared of everything for a black wolf. Well, wolves aren't as brave as you might think. Really now? Yes. We just tend to stick with our pack. We only really enjoy spending time with those we love, not much else. How cute. How about I show you something? What are you going to show me? Something that you'll enjoy. Cover your eyes, okay? I did as she said, and I felt her drag me along. I was bumping into people left and right, probably because she was nowhere near as wide as I was. At several minutes of running, she suddenly slowed down. Come here. I could hear her smile on her face. I heard a door creak open, and as she pulled me into whatever room she had brought me to, I heard the door close and lock. I opened my eyes before she said to do so. What's going on? We're in the supply closet, silly. Why? I felt her slim and delicate hand rub up and down my chest. You really don't know why? No. Am I supposed to know? No, it's okay. I can just teach you. Sliding her hand down, I felt her take off my pants. She started by taking my belt off, then unbuttoning my jeans, then unzipping my fly. Okay, this might get a little graphic. Um, if it gets really graphic, I might just censor it, or I might skip past it because I just don't know how graphic it's gonna be. I mean, I'm sure it's okay if I say it, as long as there's no visualization. So as long as there's no visuals, I guess I can just keep reading. But I don't know. I mean, I guess you know what? I'll read it, but if visuals pop up, I'll cut it. Okay? How about that? Satisfy you little horn dogs. You little horn dogs. Let me read this. I'm starting to get like a little, starting to feel a little weird, and I think it's just because I'm talking so much. Like I feel like I'm about to be out of breath and just pass out. Like I feel so numb. Like I'm high, but without actually getting high, you know? Yeah, like I feel like jello right now. Like I'm shaking. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can't really see it, but I'm shaking. So weird. Marty, I don't want to do this. I just met you. And it's just wrong to do something like this, you know? That, don't you? Don't lie. You know you're enjoying this. I'm really not. I want you to quit this. What are you going to do? Stop me? You know how weak lambs are. If you hurt me, it'll be all over the news. I bet it'll say giant carnivore murders innocent sheep. If you close your eyes, maybe you can imagine a cute dog girl doing this to you instead. She had thought so much of this through. Is this what she does to people? This feels wrong. Really wrong. This is very interesting. It's like an interesting turn of events. I almost wasn't expecting this. Like, he's not really consenting to this, but she's kind of pulling like a victim card, like, oh, if you don't do this, I can tell on you, say that you hurt me. So I guess this is the rape aspect of the story. Interesting. So, yeah. Close your eyes, dog. I followed her command once again. I felt her touch and prod things I didn't want her to be anywhere near. My body would sporadically convulse out of sheer disgust and pain. I wanted it to stop so bad. I just kept my eyes closed. I let her do whatever she wanted. I'm not even sure how long it lasted, but I was so thankful it was over. So Charles was right. He was. Charles was right. Not to say, I mean, not to justify anything he said about her, but the fact that she basically got what she wanted out of him, even at the expense of him basically saying no, you know, makes her genuinely a bad person. But let's keep going. Me and you are dating now. What? I thought you had a boyfriend. Oh, I did. But I'm going to keep your baby. I'll abort all the other ones now, but, well, wait, what? But I'm going to keep your baby. I abort all the other ones, but, well, a hybrid of a black wolf and a sheep, that would make for an interesting story. Oh, and John, if you ever tell someone about this, I'll cut myself into bits and blame it all on you. Goodbye, John. Goodbye, Marty. Wow. So, that is crazy. So, you know, usually it's the other way around. You know, usually it's the guy that would pull something like this, but for the girl this time, it's such a twist that not even I would expect. That's crazy. And you know, especially as a teenager, as a kid, you know, finding something like this out, or something like this happening to you, you know, it's hard to really prove that you're innocent, you know? That's so crazy. And he just wanted to, you know, and it all started with him just wanting to, you know, just prove that she wasn't the person that people were saying she was. That's just so crazy. It's really sad, honestly. And I'm wondering how Rosidi will find out, like how she's gonna take this. Will she think that that her father's lying, or what will she think of her mother? You know. A few months went by, and eventually my friends found out. John, you really thought all this would be a good idea? I fucking told you. Now look where you are. Really, Marty? You should have known better. She would tell everyone. Did you know I'm pregnant with a carnivore? And she would tell them this over and over and over again and again. I'm so happy. Aren't you excited, John? No, I'm not ready for a child, especially with you. Well, you better start acting like it. This child is ours, all right? And everyone is going to know about it. It'll be a freak of nature, a real head turner. Do you understand that, dog? I understand, yes. Good. I'm glad you do. I'll be going into labor soon, and you won't have to deal with me for much longer. But what? What do you mean? Did you really think a little lamb like me could survive having a hybrid with a big, strong wolf like you? Well, I thought maybe... That's pretty funny. I hope being a single father treats you well, John. You're a nice guy. I couldn't have done this whole thing if you weren't so complacent. What do you mean? Well, I've always wanted to have a baby with a carnivore, but I wanted it to be something extreme. Something that completely go against everything we've ever known. And I'm sure you've heard all the stories about wolves killing sheep, right? We aren't supposed to go together, and that is the part I enjoy. We're creating something new, a being that has never been seen before. So you just wanted to play God? Haha, I'm not playing God. Who's to say I'm not God? I don't think you're God. Aw, why? Did I beat the little puppy up too much? No, not that. God can be cruel, I know that. You're not God because there's not a single person who looks up to you. You don't look up to me? No, I really don't. What? I think you're a horrible person. You've done awful things, not just to me, but to everyone you meet. I hope you do die during childbirth so I can raise a child better than you ever could. You really think that? Yes. I'm tired of acting like I don't. I've been going along with your little plan and I'm sick of it. You're so cute when you're angry, John. God, stop saying things like that. Aw, why? Is the big bad wolf gonna eat me? No, I'm not. Because I'm not fucked up like you are. Take care of the child for me. And you better let everyone know what it is every chance you get. Those were the last words she ever spoke to me. I remember the exact voice she used to tell me that. The tone, the pitch, the cadence. I remember it all. It was haunting. I always thought I would hate you. That you would be the worst thing that happened to me. But when I saw you, I was overwhelmed. Never did I ever think for even a second that someone as horrible as your mother could birth the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. I wish I could say I regret what I told her, but I don't. I'm glad she died. She would have corrupted you, and I wouldn't have had the perfect little girl that I do today. I'm sorry, Muffalay. That was a rather long story, huh? Papa, I'm sorry. Why? I look like her, don't I? I'm way more like a sheep. My fillet. That's what makes me happy. What? Your mother wanted you to look like me. She wanted to be her before who had a carnivore child. I know it's spiteful to say this, but I'm so glad she didn't get what she wanted. So, you don't hate me? No, never. Like I said, when you were born and I saw you, I knew I could never hate you. I just would never have it in me. Really? Yes, really. Seeing you grow every day, seeing how far you are from your mother, that makes me happy. But you make me tell everyone I'm a herbivore. Yes, because that's the last thing she would have wanted. Not only would it put you in danger to tell people you're a hybrid, but telling everyone this would bring her some kind of satisfaction. Even though she's dead, I really don't want her to be happy, even in the afterlife. I understand that. She seems like a real horrible person. She was. She really, really, really was. I'm proud of you for being nothing like her. We can look at pictures and compare all day, but who are you on the inside differs so much from your mother that your outside barely matters anymore. So what if you're a carnivore, or a herbivore, or both? You have a good heart, and that's what matters. Thank you, Papa. Of course, my fillet. It's late. I'm sorry for keeping you up. Go to bed when you can, okay? Yes, Papa, I will. Goodbye. Goodbye, my fillet. What a wholesome father, man. What a wholesome father. I don't know how much longer this is. I'm debating about cutting this into 2 parts. Let's see. See, like somebody did an 8-minute video. Somebody did a 36-minute video. Those are just 3 parts. Holy shit, this person did 3 parts. Oh my god, so it's 4 hours. Roughly. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna stop right here. I'm gonna quick save. And I'm gonna stop right here, okay? So if anything happens to the save file, then obviously I'm not gonna continue. But if nothing happens to the save file, then I will keep going. So with that being said, this was my 3 scary games. I was not intending this to be so long, so I'm sorry for that. I did not realize. I should have done more investigating with this game. But if you guys enjoy it, hey, there you go. So with that being said, if you guys want to play this yourself, I'll put it in the description below, and I will put part 2 in the next 3 scary games. I'll kind of do it as a continuation. That way there's kind of a connection between each scary game, you know. But I won't like do like the next 3 scary games just this game. I'll do like a part there, and then I'll do one more part for the last one or whatever, you know. So I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. Drink plenty of water, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.